Hey guys, how's it going? 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 here. I want to talk to you about anorexia today. A lot of us would fail to actually get to the bottom, the deepest root cause of anorexia, because many people will fail to assess a relationship in that sufferer's life when it comes to dealing with anorexia patients. Now, in our healthcare system today likes to break things up. That means they like to look at the anorexia patient's diet, perhaps counseling on one side, but really where it is at the deepest core in the whole complex, the complexity of anorexia, is a broken relationship with the father. Now, I'm not saying this happens all the time, but most importantly, the self-image issue or the self-esteem issue that causes self-condemnation, right, actually started from a strained childhood memory of the person's father. Because the person's father, everyone's father, has a role to establish destiny and identity in a child. When the father is absent, or perhaps he was angry, perhaps there was some kind of abuse, really harsh and just emotionally absent, a child cannot develop a healthy self-identity. And when that happens, when they get to teenage years and there's all these different peer pressure, there's all these seeking for others' approval and stuff like that, and of course with celebrities being celebrated all across social media, people are now being compared to these celebrities. And what happens is, because of the poor self-image that happened from a very young age, because of the lack of an emotionally present father most of the time, the person grows up with a really poor self-image. So I have a membership site that I throw out a lot of personal questions that I wouldn't throw on this video, because when it comes to fixing anorexia, it's a very sensitive topic and it almost requires huge amounts of vulnerability. And I want to pose this video as a revelation of the why behind anorexia and why that actually happens, and then spark and invoke, ignite, stir and provoke action on your part. So if you know someone, or maybe that's you, who have had anorexia, or you maybe are still suffering from anorexia, and this strained relationship with your father has spoken to you, or maybe some kind of other triggers that have caused your self-esteem to plunge, I want you to really hit that description box and actually look at that link that I have to my membership site. Or if you're ready to see me in the clinic, you can actually book a diagnostic 3T assessment, because that, I believe, will be your first step to fixing your self-esteem issue, because I have a whole expert team that is ready to jump on your care just to help you out, to heal what you're vulnerable in. Okay, so I want to just make this an encouragement so that you are heard, you are seen, and ultimately that you're healed. God bless.